Imagine looking through your telescope one night and suddenly spotting a glowing green comet racing across the sky. That's not science fiction. That's exactly what astronomers have observed recently with Comet 3I Atlas. The strange thing? We're still not entirely sure why this comet turned green. Today, we're going to break down what's happening, the science behind green comets, and what this mysterious cosmic visitor can tell us about the origins of our solar system. Let's get into it. Welcome back, wonderful person. You are watching Space 2 Theories, and if you love space, astronomy, and the mysteries of the universe, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's explore this glowing green mystery together. Part 1. What is Comet 3I Atlas? First things first, what exactly is Comet 3I Atlas? Well, the name might sound like a mouthful, but here's the breakdown. The 3I stands for Third Interstellar Object Discovered Passing Through Our Solar System. The first one was Oumuamua in 2017, a bizarre cigar-shaped rock. The second was 2I Borisov in 2019, which looked more like a traditional comet. And now we have 3I Atlas, detected by the Atlas survey. That's a project designed to spot potentially hazardous objects in space. So this isn't just a regular comet from our own solar system. This comet is literally an interstellar visitor. It came from outside our solar system and is now passing through before leaving forever. That alone makes it fascinating. Part 2. Why did it turn green? Now let's talk about the color. Astronomers noticed that 3I Atlas has a distinctive green glow. But why green and not red, blue, or even colorless? Most of the time, a comet's glow comes from gases and molecules in its coma. That's the big cloud of gas and dust surrounding the comet's nucleus as it gets closer to the sun. When sunlight hits these molecules, they get excited and emit light. Different molecules glow in different colors. Sodium can glow yellow. Ionized carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide can glow blue. But in this case, the culprit seems to be dicarbon. That's a molecule made of two carbon atoms, or C2. When dicarbon molecules get excited by ultraviolet light from the sun, they fluoresce in a bright green color. That's why we sometimes see comets glowing green. Part 3. The mystery. Okay, so case closed, right? The comet turned green because of dicarbon. Well, not so fast. Here's the puzzle. Scientists aren't 100% sure how much dicarbon is in 3I Atlas, or why its green glow is so intense compared to some other comets. Some possibilities include unusual chemistry. Because this comet comes from outside the solar system, its composition might be different from local comets. Maybe it formed in a region rich in carbon-based molecules. Breakdown of organic material. As the comet heats up, organic compounds might be breaking apart, creating dicarbon. Distance effect. Sometimes the glow looks more dramatic depending on how far the comet is and how light scatters in space. But the truth is, we don't fully know yet, and that's what makes this so exciting. Part 4. Why green comets are rarely seen. Now you might be wondering, if comets can glow green, why don't we always see them that way? Well, the green glow is usually concentrated in the coma, the cloud around the nucleus. It doesn't extend to the comet's long tail, because dicarbon breaks apart very quickly when exposed to sunlight. So while the head of the comet might look green through a telescope, the tail often looks white or bluish. That's why it's rare to catch a comet with a strong green appearance visible even from Earth. Part 5. What 3I Atlas tells us about interstellar space. Beyond the color, the fact that 3I Atlas is an interstellar object is incredible. Think about it. This chunk of rock and ice formed around another star system, traveled for millions, maybe billions of years through interstellar space, and now we get to study it up close. Every interstellar comet gives us a sample of alien chemistry. It tells us about how planets and stars formed in other systems. Part 6. Historical context. Other green comets. This isn't the first time a comet has turned green. You might remember Comet Lovejoy in 2015, Comet 46P Virtanen in 2018, and most recently Comet C 2022 E3 in early 2023. Each of those comets showed a striking green coma due to the same dicarbon fluorescence. But 3I Atlas is different because it's not from here. That's what makes this discovery stand out. Part 7. What happens next? So what's next for Comet 3I Atlas? Astronomers will continue observing it as it passes through our solar system. Unfortunately, like Oumuamua and Borisov, it won't stay long. It's already speeding away on a hyperbolic trajectory, meaning it's never coming back. That's why telescopes worldwide are rushing to collect as much data as possible. Every bit of information adds to our understanding of interstellar objects, and maybe even the conditions that make planets and life possible. Part 8. Why this matters to us. You might be thinking, okay, a green comet in space, that's cool, but why should we care? Here's why. Studying objects like 3I Atlas is like opening a time capsule from another solar system. It could hold clues about how common organic molecules are in the universe. And since those molecules are the building blocks of life, this might even connect to the bigger question: are we alone in the universe? Every comet, every discovery like this, is another step closer to answering that. So the mystery of why 3I Atlas turned green isn't fully solved yet, but we do know it has to do with exotic chemistry, dicarbon molecules, and its interstellar origin. The rest, well, that's what makes science exciting. Sometimes the best discoveries are the ones we can't fully explain just yet. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And tell me in the comments, what do you think? Will we one day catch an interstellar comet and study it up close? Thanks for watching, wonderful person, and I'll see you next time as we explore more mysteries of the universe.